Hello, my name is Mads Jespersen and I'm from FlowHow. FlowHow is a company doing injection molding simulations using Moldex3D. We're both doing consultancy and selling Moldex3D. In this video I want to show some tips and tricks by how to do some picking and some other stuff which can make your daily work in Moldex3D easier. Okay, the first thing is when you rotate, you use the right mouse button, and when you zoom in, you can zoom in by using the scroll mouse. It zooms in where your mouse is placed. So if you place it out here, it zooms on that point. So if I want to zoom on this, I can see there's some problems here. I can use the scroll mouse and it ends up in that area. Normally it rotates about the center of inertia, but you can change that for up here like this, and when you right click, then it rotates around this area. I'll go back to this. Then you have this Windows picking or region here and fit to window. These are the most common commands used for navigating around in the model. If you're in a, for example, in this repairing mesh mode, if you sometimes want to pick something, I use just pick here. I can pick a mesh, but if I hit the boundary between two meshes, like here, it ends up with a small message here. Then I can choose which one I actually want to select, or I can choose none. But if I choose this one, I've just selected it, and then I can use my command afterwards. It doesn't matter if you use, in most cases, just mark the mesh and then uses pick a command, or you pick a command and then afterwards pick the mesh. It's up to you. For example, if I want to delete some, let's say I want to delete some elements in this one, I hit delete. I can say, oh, maybe I shouldn't delete this one, I just delete some. I pick one and then I pick another by keeping shift down. Then I have the possibilities to pick more. If I pick this one, okay, I want to deselect that, I can keep control down and then it's deselected. And I said, yes, away with this, and now I have a hole. If I want to use the same command, instead of going up here deleting other elements, I can just hit space and it comes with the same command as last time. It always chooses the last. So I normally just use that one, and then I can start deleting again if I want that. So it was shift for adding more and control by deleting more. Then there's a really smart feature. If I want to delete that area, instead of picking all, I can do a window pick. So I'll try delete, and then I say which surface mesh this is on this one. And if I want only to delete that area, I can start a window pick. But if I click here, it marks this element instead of starting a window. But if I just deselect it by control down, If I keep Alt down, I can start a window. I have a free pick, and then I can start a window, and I can pick all the elements. I'll just deselect these again, keeping Alt and Control down. But look here, if I only want to mark this area. So if I pick from left to right, everything, every element or feature, all included in that window, it should be totally included, will be included in the selection. Yes, but I'll just deselect by Alt Control. But if I choose from right to left, it will pick all elements or all features or at all mesh that's just touched. So if I start here, it would take a much bigger portion like that. So again, if I keep Alt down and go from left to right, I only get that area. But if I can also pick that in a different way. I can just if I started in here and took that way, I would also pick the same. But I couldn't do that if I started here from left to right. It would not include anything because no elements is all included in the window. Then I forgot the scroll or the pan. You can pan up here up here also, but by keeping shift down and right mouse pad, you can pan back and forward, up and down. And then I'll just show you, especially very good when you're dealing with mesh problems. If I want to, I can go down here and look into these problems. But if I want to insulate it a bit more so it's easier for me to navigate around it, I can just select these mesh and say show selection only, and then I can work. I just click outside to get rid of the selection, and then I can work on this more easily. I'll just go to show hidden mesh, and I'm back again. But there's a really good function here. Instead of me picking around, if there was one bottom surface and maybe 20 mesh, I had to pick a lot. So I use sometimes this one over here called neighbor surface mesh. So if I hit this surface mesh and hit this neighbor, it picks all surfaces in contact with the first picked surface. And if I hit it again, it picks the next out, 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 and suddenly I have picked all this, and I can say show selection only. And if I want to get rid of these blue lines, feature part lines, I can just choose up here, and then it's maybe easier for me to repair this area of a part. Yes, the last thing is in this video here I have the region zoom to. I can zoom in on regions. To show the mesh again, I hit here, show hidden mesh, and instead of this, I could use this one. Okay, that's some small tips and tricks from now. Have a nice day. Bye bye.